I have a Maircle S3 Pro with these two different power nozzles. Yes, they're both powered, and let me show them to you. I also have these two doggy beds. So here's the small guy, and you can see the bristles there. They are actually kind of fairly long, but they're very, very soft. And then the main one, well, obviously this is a lot bigger, and it's got this type of setup. So you have some bristles. They are very soft and short, and then you have this type of a scraping rubber flappy thing here. So I wonder, for just dog hair, literally just dog hair, and I think literally a fly just landed right there. So we will have to pick up the fly. For just short hair boxer dog hair on both of these of her beds, which one will be better to use, and will it actually pick up the dog hair and leave the bed material alone? That's just as important as picking up the dog hair. I don't want it to destroy the fabric that sits on the top of these two different beds. I guess I should get rid of the fly. I'll just throw him outside. Let me try the first obvious choice, or what some people would think would be the obvious choice. The smaller brush head, which they call Lint-Free Brush 1.0. This one is the Tidy Roll Brush 1.0. So we have 3 different speeds on this Maircle. So I'll start at the lowest speed and go up and see if it makes a difference. Okay, this is pretty easy to run. It is beginning to pick up. See a little bit here. Okay, let's go to medium. It's not really any more difficult to push, but it is beginning to lift the fabric up a little bit. Okay, this isn't bad. All right, this is all the way up. The brush roll is slowing down. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely lifting the fabric. All right, the brush roll definitely is struggling here. Hear the speed difference? All right, that's an awful lot of that. Let's see what we got out. So just remember that this particular brush roll really sucks down and kind of hurts itself a little bit, because when you crank up the airflow and suction, it slows down. It also slows down a little bit because typically that's what happens with a lot of stick vacs. All right. What did we get? There's certainly a lot of dog hair. All right. So if we take a close look at this, you're going to see that the vast majority of it is clearly dog hair. It's not this fabric. Okay, that's great. It means this does a great job at actually picking up the dirt that you want to separate from your fabric without grabbing your fabric. So how about we switch to the other brush roller and see if there's any real difference. we will also see what's left. Okay, I'm going to start it on low and go up. Well, obviously it's a bit bulkier, but moving it isn't really that much difference. There's not that much difference in moving it at all. Different type of agitation. All right, let's see. Will it pick this up? A little bit. A little bit. Okay, let's go to medium. Yeah, you can really see the agitation here. Yeah, it gets blurry right here because of the agitation. All right, let's keep going. Maybe it'll be too much agitation. Not too difficult to push. All right, now let's put it all up on high, all the way up. Pushability hasn't changed. Certainly pulls up the fabric. All right, so let's see what the difference was and if we picked up anything else. Now, there shouldn't be a whole lot remaining, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, because the small nozzle should have picked most of it up. So that's what the small nozzle picked up. And I'll put that over here. And let's see what the big nozzle got. And this is the remaining amount, right? So it should be less, right? That's what it should be. Yeah, that's what remains. So we still had a rather significant amount when we went to this nozzle. Now, this nozzle might have picked up more if we gave it another chance, but we ran it for quite a bit. And you can see the differences between them, as far as volume. So we gave the small nozzle the first chance, and it's going to pick up quite a bit. Then we hit it with the bigger nozzle with completely different agitation. And it still picked up, well, that's a significant amount. That is. I'm still not as good. I'm not seeing this type of fabric in its pickup. Are you? I'm not. So it clearly looks like either one of these heads work just fine. I don't have a problem with either one of them. Use whichever one works best for you. Obviously, the smaller one will fit in smaller spaces. The bigger one will clean larger areas faster. And now I need to go and clean doggy bed number 2. Same thing, same way. Let's start on low. Here we go. All right, easy to push. Let's go to medium. It's still easy to push. Picks up the fabric. All right, let's go to high. All right, that'll give it the best chance possible. I would hope. Bunch right there. All right. Here's our pickup from the small brush. And as you can see, its vast majority is our Rosie's dog hair. I'm not seeing a whole lot of bed material in here. That's great. That's what you want, right? I mean, you want your bed to last as long as possible. I mean, don't you? Okay, so let's move that over to the side. I'm going to switch heads and do the same thing. All right, starting out on low. Yeah, it's not difficult to push. Okay, let's go to medium. That picks the fabric up nicely. All right, let's go all the way up to high. Yep, you can definitely see the agitation. It gets blurry right here. Okay, I think we're done. That'll be good enough. Let's see what we managed to get. All right, so there's the difference. Small head running first should get the most, right? Best opportunity. And then here's the large head running behind it, and there's still some left. Now, if I spread this out, maybe you can see a little bit of the difference. So there is still more to pick up. And did you notice it got some more fine dust? That's not that fabric. That's the wrong color. So neither one damaged the fabric. But the larger head with more agitation definitely picked up, well, not only what was remaining, but different type. So that's great. Keep that in mind. So would I recommend this Maircle for dog bed cleaning? Well, of course. It's a great machine. Now, the main unit is definitely heavy. It has a huge battery. It's like a brick. So that means your cleaning power is really going to last a long time. But it gets the dirt. So if that's what you want, then look into a product like this. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.